Hi, this is Mitch Mitchell of I'm Just Sharing, and I have a question for you. Why is it that it seems that we just can't do what's good for us, or we can't stick with it? You know, I'm on a 5-day challenge from my wife to stay off of carbs, and that pretty much means no desserts in my case, but it also means no pizza, it means no potatoes, it means, no bread. This is not as easy as it sounds, especially because I'm not home where I can go to my store and buy all kinds of different things to try to keep myself off of it. I'm out of town and that makes it a little bit more difficult. Plus, I have this major craving for desserts. And I say this because back last year, early in 2012, I was on a study where I had to chart all the different foods I was eating and I had to go through different steps of things that I needed to try to stay away from. And I was able to do it during that time period. And during that time, I also lost 25 pounds. And you would think, wow, you lost 25 pounds by changing how you ate. Why didn't you stick with that? And that's an interesting question. Why didn't I stick with that? I mean, I've been lucky enough to have kept that weight off. I haven't gained it back, which keeps my doctor very happy. But the doctor says, well, losing a little bit more wouldn't hurt. And I agree. So how come we can't do that? And I've been thinking about it, and I came to basically this conclusion. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. We don't stick with certain things like that because they don't interest us. They really don't. I mean, I look at it like this. You find something that you like. Maybe it's chocolate. Maybe it's going to the casino. Maybe it's walking at the lake. And if you really like it, if it's something you really, really enjoy, you're going to do it every single day. No one has to tell you. You just do it. You meet certain people and you like them. You want to hang with them all the time because it's really very enjoyable for you. Now, sometimes some things like that are good for us. Sometimes they're not. Why do people continue to smoke? Because they enjoy it. They say they don't, but there's this chemical called dopamine that, it stimulates the brain and it says, oh my God, I'm in love with you and I need to have more. This is how people get addicted to things. So, it's one of those kind of things where we have to find, or at least try to find things that we like or like enough to continue all the time. Some years ago, I joined the gym with my wife and I made a commitment that I was going to go to the gym every day for 60 days. Well, I went 59 of the 60 days, but on a lot of those days, I went twice. And I did this because there's always been this thing out there that says if you could do something for 16 or 21 consecutive days, it becomes a habit, and then you'll start doing it all the time. You want to know the truth? It's a lie. The reason it was a lie is because I hated going. I went because I made the commitment to go, but I hated it. I hated working out. I hated going to the gym. It's just never been my style. I love walking at the lake, but it was wintertime, so I couldn't do that. So I love to go to the lake and walk, but I hated working out. I hated having to get dressed and get in my car and drive to the gym. And I hated, walking the track. And, then I hated lifting the weights and I hated doing all the other kind of stuff with all these other people there and having to wipe down this equipment because you don't know how nasty other people are. Isn't that a shame? Still, it does show that, it's hard to build habits. People say that they're easy to build habits. No, it's not easy. You have to make life choices. And if you can't find a good reason to do it, we just don't do it. Now, if someone came to me and said, you have to eat lettuce for the rest of your life, otherwise you're going to die, I'd have to hope that would be motivating enough. Luckily, I like lettuce, but only if I have salad dressing on it. But if I couldn't have anything else, would that be enough to motivate me to do it to stay alive? It's a weird question because a lot of people say that when they've been told, if you do this, you're going to die and whatever. And yet a lot of people have been told don't smoke any more cigarettes, otherwise you're going to die. And they continue to do it. I know people who've had cancer treatments who continue to smoke. People who've had all kind of heart problems and whatever, they continue to smoke. It's the oddest thing. People immediately had an operation, and the next couple of days they're standing outside smoking a cigarette because they just can't get past that addiction. So I want you to think about this and think about, ways that you think that you can get yourself to do some things, whether you really enjoy them all that much or not. As I struggle with my 5-day challenge. Actually, yesterday was the first day, so I have 4 more days to go. In trying to find ways to stay away from carbs, what do you have that you're looking to try to do or looking to stay away from? Let me know below. And I wish you luck on your journey. And who knows, maybe we can all get together and suffer our way to better health together. So like I said, this is Mitch Mitchell. I'm just sharing. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day.